This sleep hypnosis is for those people who somehow and sometimes fall in love with the wrong people. In other words, it's for everybody. And so, welcome to sleep hypnosis, in which you will relax deeply with some unexpected turns. I will take you into a little journey, and that will be a surprise. But as you can already hear, you will hear these so hugely comforting and relaxing sounds of crackling fire, warmth and comfort, and who knows what else. So I want you to get ready for this opportunity of your lifetime to embark on this very unique, hypnotic journey of self-discovery and deep, beautiful, uninterrupted sleep afterwards that will follow your self-discovery. However, if you fall asleep before you can discover yourself, even better. So, as you're lying down, I want you to close your eyes or leave them open as always. Simply leave it up to them what they want to do. But in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that you are in a dark forest. It is the middle of the night already. Full moon. You can hear some night animals making noises and squeaks from the very distance. And as you are walking, and you can hardly see anything, but still, the full moon is so bright that you see enough to feel comfortable to walk through the trees and enjoy the smells of the pine trees, and can recognize these big trees that are holding you in this space like safeguards. It's like they are saying to you, we are here for you, holding space for your experience today, to your service, just for you. And as you are walking in this dark, mysterious and beautiful natural forest, in a distance you see a light, and as you are approaching, you see this light in between the trees. As you are coming closer and closer, you recognize this light is a little fire or maybe a little bonfire. And it looks very warm and very, very inviting. So you feel very attracted to go there. It's almost you are pulled to go there. And so your feet by themselves, without you even trying to do anything, are simply taking exactly the right steps to get you exactly to the right place. And somehow you feel very held and very comforted. You have no idea what's gonna happen, or what is this fire about? A little fire in the middle of the forest? That can really be anything. But because you have these trees above you and around you as your safeguards, you have a full trust that you are in good hands. At least it seems that way for now. And so you're coming closer and closer, and then you trip over something and you look down and you see a mushroom. You see a small but sturdy mushroom right in your path. And so you kneel down for a moment and you see it's a special mushroom. Don't eat it. Not this time. I want you to simply ask this mushroom a question that you've always had and never got the courage to ask anyone. A question about love, relationships, or anything else. Ask a simple question that pops into your mind just now. And when you're finished, stay there for just a few more moments and listen what this mushroom has to say to you. This mushroom has so much wisdom you could never imagine. And just listen. And when you got your answer, whatever it was, it might make some sense, or it might not make any sense. Either way, just appreciate what you received and keep walking towards the fire. And you're walking with this relaxing energy, with this trusting energy. You're walking with ease, noticing how good it feels to walk like this, with ease. Nothing to achieve, nowhere to get, simply being walked and pulled towards the light. And as you're coming closer and closer, this beautiful space starts opening up just in front of you. And you see this fire, this little bonfire, and around it there's people sitting around this fire, and all of them are staring into the fire. And as you're coming closer and closer yet, you have an interesting feeling inside of you. Almost like something familiar about this place. And as you're walking even closer, all relaxed and trusting, you start recognizing these people around the fire who are just sitting there and staring into the fire. You recognize them because these are all the people you have ever fallen in love with in your life. All the people you have ever fallen in love with in your life. And so, see, there might be just a couple of them, or it might be hundreds or 100 around the fire from a long time ago and maybe from recently. As you're coming even closer and you're thinking, wow, this is so interesting, all of these people together in one place. Wow, I remember that one, and I remember that one. But you feel very safe and very trusting. Perhaps there is a little spark in your heart as you're walking. But when you get even closer, you recognize that these people are somehow a little transparent. And when you come a little bit closer yet, they almost look like holograms, or you can even put your hand through them. And when you notice this, suddenly, they just disappear into nothingness. All of them just disappear into nothingness. And all it's heard, it's just an owl in a distance, and maybe a wolf howling on the nearby mountain, longing for his beloved. And when this happens, you come even closer to the fire. You come closer with some curiosity, and also you're noticing that somehow the colors of the flame are changing from orange to red to purple, and then to green, and then to blue, all different colors. And suddenly, when this color changes into yellow, bright yellow color, suddenly this fire starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it goes all the way to the sky. All the way to the sky. And you start recognizing that it's starting to form into almost like a being. And it starts to form into something that you don't even have a name for. And next thing, you start recognizing, very vaguely, but you start recognizing a face. And your intuition tells you that this being is the flame god. And it comes all the way up into the sky in its full power. And your eyes meet. It looks straight into your eyes, pierces you with its flamey energy and with its power. And it tells you one thing. It tells you only one thing. It says, never fall in love with someone who has a big potential. And with that, it just goes all the way down into a little flame, and all is left is just smoke. Just smoke. And so you sit down, and you're not sure if this actually happened or not. And you reflect on all these people you ever fallen in love with. Was it really them? Or was it the dream about them? Was it the fantasy that you wanted to hold on to? And with that, a new flame starts bubbling, if there were any bubbles inside of you. It's a new desire. It's a new desire to fall in love with getting to know people instead. It's a new desire that you maybe haven't explored before and feels very bright. It feels very real. And you are so comforted with having this desire inside of you. You know that having this desire, like a flame burning inside, falling in love with getting to know people, instead of falling in love with what you think about them, what you assume about them, with their potential, how they might or who they could be in the future with you. You're left with nothing but your own desire and curiosity to really discover everyone anew. And with that, the flame inside of your body turns into this comforting heat that heats up every bone inside of your body, but not in the way that feels hot, simply in the way that feels like love. And you lay to the ground. All that remains is just a few crackles, few birds in the distance, and you with new desires, knowing that this time They will never lead to disappointments. So you feel trusting, comforted, and truly grateful for all the people who are in your life, whether they are supporting you in your love, or whether they are supporting you in your growth, if there was such a thing. You simply trust and have this curiosity and desire to go beyond all the assumptions and stories that keep you falling in love with the fantasy. And that includes you too. Perhaps as you are relaxing deeper and deeper with these new insights, new way of being, you're noticing that it's never been possible to really fall in love with yourself unless you really know who you are. And with that new desire that's flaming inside, you feel relaxed, but also with new strength. You feel like parts of everything, if there were any parts, of course. Relaxed, your body is heavy, crackling of the wood, reminding you always about this new desire that perhaps before you didn't even know you had. Just let it there, flaming inside. Flame you from the inside. Nothing is really required on your side. Let the flame do everything for you. Everything for you. The sparkling light, relaxing sparkles, inside of you, outside of you, and anywhere in between, if there ever was such a thing as in between. Smoothly, just like the smoke from the fire. Any past hurts and stories are simply like the smoke. Just like the smoke. They have have no substance. And with that, you relax even deeper and deeper in this beautiful story, in this beautiful dream that is dreaming you in this apparent existence, so you can experience all different aspects of love. Gently, trustingly, connected to the inner flame, to the inner being that simply doesn't require anything else than noticing and desire to get to know people and get to know yourself, which means what you are thinking and believing, noticing, trusting, flaming, falling in love with getting to know everyone beyond dreams, fantasies, and assumptions. Remember what the mushroom told you, and see if there is any connection between who you are at this moment and the message from the mushroom. Have a beautiful night.